What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into the dawn of DC with Nightwing issue number 103. Ever since Nightwing took over more or less the Justice League, putting the Titans in charge of the entire world, they have been focused on one girl, the child of Blockbuster. That is because Neron has been trying to take her soul. And Nightwing and the Titans, they are doing everything they can to protect this little girl, while Donna Troy and some of the others have taken her to Themyscira to hide away. Nightwing, Raven, Beast Boy, and Cyborg, they are headed to hell. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up with Nightwing and the other heroes making their way to hell. As soon as Raven steps foot, she can feel the tension. This situation with Olivia, it is clearly causing a lot of problems down here. More specifically, it is causing problems for Neron. But before they go any further, this is where Raven kind of puts psychic blinders on them. Down here in hell, there is so much suffering. These guys are heroes. They're gonna want to help somebody. The problem with this is that this is hell. There is nobody here that you can actually help. And so the psychic blinders are to keep them on track. They are here for one reason, to try and find the contract that is Olivia's soul. Taking us over to Neron, we see him standing against Blaze. With this whole Olivia situation going on, people are going for the throne. They are seeing Neron's inability to get this little girl's soul as weakness. And so many think it is time to now challenge Neron. After Blaze had recently hurt one of his horde, Neron decides that it is time for her to pay. He wastes no time in dealing a devastating blow. This puts Blaze down in an instant. He lets it be known that he is a Lord of Hell. But he also knows that these challenges are not going to stop. That they are going to keep coming as long as that little girl is out there. As long as he does not own her soul, the challenge to his throne will continue on. And so with Neron making his way to Earth to try and figure out where this girl is, that is what takes us to Themyscira. We have Starfire, we have Donna Troy, and we have Batgirl. They have brought her here not necessarily just for protection. They have brought her here because it is time to teach her how to fight. We have seen that she has some very unique power, more than likely stemming from her father. And so with this power, they want to teach her how to defend herself, how to fight back no matter what may come at her. As the training begins, we head down to hell. This is where they find Blaze laid the heck out. Raven pulling Blaze up to her feet, letting her know that we need your help. Now, usually an individual in hell, they're not going to help anybody out. But in this situation, this all has to do with the girl. Any opportunity to undermine Neron, anybody in hell that is going for the throne would take this chance. And that is exactly what Blaze does. Blaze takes them to Neron's tower. His soul contract collection is in the very top tower, a record-keeping computer inside that holds all the information they need. With Beast Boy taking on the form of a demon, they make it seem as if the Titans have been captured. They go to the front gates only to learn that Neron is not here. He is left to go to the realm of Earth. This makes the Titans' job a heck of a lot easier, as our heroes begin to lay down the hate on these demons. Raven makes sure that nobody gets through the front gate, and our heroes make their way up through the corridors, up through the stairwells, all the way up to the very top where they find these computers. As Cyborg hops on, he sees that they truly are in hell. So many icons on the screen that you can't even see them all. So much malware, so much scams. The worst of the internet is all right here, but he begins to go through it. This is when something is printed up, and it is Jezebel Jet's name that they find. This is a name that Nightwing knows. Jezebel and Batman, they were a thing for just a little time. But of course, she was part of a murderous crime organization. She tried to kill Batman. What Nightwing was really hoping is that they would be able to reunite Olivia with her mother, but Jezebel Jet is dead. The mother of Olivia was beheaded by Talia al Ghul, but Nightwing does believe that he can find a way around this. He believes that bureaucracy may be able to solve this. Taking us over to Iron Heights prison for the superpowered, we have the Grinning Man standing before Neron, and Neron is learning the truth. He is learning that the Grinning Man told everything. Now that they know Neron is involved, he believes there's no reason to hold back. That, of course, is until he hears that the girl is on Themyscira. This puts him at pause and realizes maybe there is a reason to hold back just for a moment. And while he may not be able to send demons to attack the Amazons, politically this would be a nightmare. But he does have a way that he could get in. As we hop back over to Themyscira, we have Olivia who is being trained by our heroes. While they are training, we have the arrival of Wonder Woman. With Wonder Woman wanting to see what she is capable of, Olivia throws a punch and Wonder Woman stops it. But we quickly see that this is not Wonder Woman, kicking that little girl, yeeting her straight across the field. Our ladies all experience a psychic attack at the same time, not really sure what's going on. We have Gorilla Grodd, Dr. Polaris, and the Grinning Man all revealing themselves. This was Neron's plan. Back at Blüdhaven Town Hall, Raven, Beast Boy, and Cyborg get the call to Themyscira. They head out, and now Nightwing finds himself alone with Neron. But Neron hasn't come here to fight necessarily. He is here today because he wants to talk, see if there's a way that they can make a bargain. He needs that little girl. And the way that Nightwing is seeing this is that Blockbuster was the only legal guardian who signed this soul contract. That means that they are missing one guardian's permission to sell the soul. And now, Nightwing is that legal guardian. A temporary foster form issued by Social Services of Blüdhaven. Nightwing has become Olivia's legal guardian, which means Nightwing has to be the one to sign off on this soul for Neron to have it. This is where Neron begins to bargain. He tries to make some kind of play. He tries going at the insecurities of Nightwing, of his humanity, his lack of superpowers, telling him that if you were to sign this, I could give you any ability you want. Do you want the strength of a Kryptonian? Do you want to be connected to the Speed Force? Giving him just a small taste of this, we see Neron turn Nightwing into SUPERWING. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You know, to be honest, I was hoping that with Nightwing and the Titans taking over, we would get, I don't know, something bigger. Don't get me wrong, Neron is a great villain to go against, he's always interesting, but this is more bureaucracy, it's more paperwork, and it kinda seems silly. No, don't get me wrong, I like the idea that Nightwing adopted this girl, but the contract was also signed prior to him becoming the legal guardian. If we're gonna go on the path of bureaucracy, does this necessarily fall under that? Can Nightwing actually adopt this girl and then say, I haven't signed the paper, so you can't have her soul? I guess it all comes down to what the fine print of the contract would actually say. But if I'm being honest, I don't read Titans or Nightwing comics to have them filing paperwork. You know, these guys are supposed to be the protectors of everything now, of all of Earth. You would think that they would put them against something much bigger just to start them off. Instead, we're focusing on more local stories dealing with one little girl, one individual. I'm really hoping that this starts to pick up, because so far it seemed mediocre at best. Definitely not some of the best stories that have come out of Nightwing in recent years. But it's an enjoyable read, it's definitely worth at least checking out once, flipping through the pages, seeing where Nightwing and the Titans currently are. But this is definitely not a comic that you need to pick up for any reason other than you enjoy Nightwing comics. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories, if you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with this series. Be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with this story. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers. From $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.